Thanks for joining the Tonetronic channel. Today we're going to do the $10 pedalhacker.com mod on this Vox 847 wah. I've been watching a lot of the JHS Pedal Show videos lately. If you haven't checked them out, you definitely should. There's a lot of great information on pedals, and it definitely got me re-inspired to reconnect with my pedals. And just in case Josh Scott ever watches this, I want to let him know I do have the box.
He has the box.
So I did not have a wah-wah pedal a few months ago. I had lost my Vox 847 that I had bought years and years ago, one I loved, and I wanted to reconnect with my wah, so I ended up picking up this Vox 847. After a few months, I realized I did not like the sound of it. So I looked around online for some mods, and I found the pedalhacker.com mod. It's $10, about $20 shipped to you, and I was like, let's see if this $10 mod will make the difference, you know, before I start spending money, $50 on an inductor and the other mods that are pretty commonly done. So I decided to give it a try. Ended up liking it quite a bit. Let's talk through the mod a little bit, and then we'll do some sound samples before and after to see how you like it. Okay, so we're about to go through the mod, and things are about to get a bit technical. If you just want to hear the before and after audio, just go to this time here. So this is the kit, the way that I received it from pedalhacker.com. It contains 4 carbon comp resistors, 1 capacitor, and a set of instructions. And I was a little confused when I looked at the instructions because it was done by capacitor value. And as I learned, I had a different revision. There have been a few revisions through the years, and mine had very different capacitor values. So in the end, I think I was fortunate that this happened because I went online, did a bit of research, and not only figured out where to put my resistors, but what they were actually doing and got some good understanding of how the circuit works. So basically, this is what we're doing. This is the pre-mod board, and this is the post-mod board. Let's take a look at the 4 resistors and 1 capacitor that we're changing out and talk about what each one of them is doing. Okay, so let's talk about the first 2 steps because these are the ones that are going to affect the action of the pedal the most. So the first thing we're doing is increasing the Q resistor to 56K, that resistor down by the inductor on the bottom left there. That's going to sharpen the peak of the sweep. And then second, we're going to increase the sweep cap to a 0.015 UF capacitor. And that determines where the center of the sweep is. So what are we talking about when we're talking about the center frequency of the sweep and the peak of the sweep? Well, we can represent that on a parametric EQ. If we think of a wah pedal as a parametric EQ sweeping, which is what it essentially is. If we increase the value of the Q, we're going to sharpen the peak of that sweep. And if we change the center frequency, in this case, we're lowering it, we're going to change how the wah acts and have it operate at a lower frequency. And then we have the last 3 resistors that we're going to put in that are just basically going to even out the input so that we'd have no signal loss when we engage the pedal and give us some more bass and mids so that we smooth the transition of the pedal. So I got all this information, between pedalhacker.com themselves, a website called Electrosmash, and a website called Noise. And I'll include links to all of them down below. You can really get more in depth with it. And, there's some great information on those websites. And Pedal Hacker really came through as far as getting this here to me very quickly. All the components were excellent. Everything worked beautifully. And have a great sounding pedal in the end here. As with any one of these projects, just take your time and concentrate. Went really well for me. It was a very easy mod. Let's take a look at it. So that was the process. It was pretty simple. It took about an hour. And when I was done, I was super excited to use my wah. I plugged it in and was blown away by how different it was. It actually took me a couple days to figure out how to play it just because the sweep had changed so much and my foot actions were very different. So we'll take a listen to the before and afters right now. I'm going to apologize in advance. I lost the video for the befores, but all the amp settings were kept the same. All the guitar settings were kept the same. And I tried to keep the playing as similar as possible so you could hear it before and after. Let's run through a couple of them. That was a lot of wah. One of my big complaints before doing the mod was that the pedal didn't react properly with the fuzz face in front of it the way it was supposed to. Let's take a listen to how it did after, where I was able to use the tone control and just get a general great sound out of it to my ear. Take a listen and see what you think. So that's it for the video today. If you like what you saw here and you'd like to see more of this kind of stuff, please like, subscribe, and comment. Especially subscribe. It really helps. For my money, it was $20 well spent. I'm pretty happy with how this pedal sounds now, and more importantly, like through the process, I learned how the circuit worked. I learned how I could further modify it, and I might do that in the future. But for now, I'm pretty happy with the pedal, and I'm psyched. So we've had some comments from some of our subscribers that sometimes a video and audio can be kind of overwhelming, and they just like an audio type video. So we're going to provide that. This one's for you, Nelson. We're going to have a video of the entire what I call wah theme song video that you've been hearing come in and out here, and you'll hear on the way out. So please check it out if you'd like, and I'll see you next week with some more. Thanks for watching.